but maybe towards the end of Street Fighter 4, Momochi, Tokido, you'd expect this just to be the grand finals of like every event.
Sure,
You know?
yeah. I mean, there have been multiple times in both Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5 where each of these players has seemed the best in the world.
Yeah.
Right? A couple of times, really, for each that's happened throughout the lifetimes of these couple of games. So, you know, you got to think in the last decade that these are two of the top, you know, very short list of greatest Street Fighter players.
I mean, Tokido's been good at so many versions.
Yeah.
He showed up to EVO 1 CVS 2 in like 2000.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's been coming
You
for a
know?
long time. I mean, he has a long, long history. So, of course, so does Momochi.
Yeah, he was one of the best in Third Strike for the longest time and Street Fighter 4. In fact, he's one of the only players to ever win consecutive EVO Capcom Cups, although it was Capcom Cup EVO, so it wasn't like in the same calendar year, but it was within the same 6 months.
It
that
was
he
pretty
able to
good.
do it. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad.
He's gone with a few different characters today. We have seen Zeku from him. We've seen Colleen from him, too. We've seen Ken from him.
That's right. And right there, you see a little bit of the advantage of having that many characters. Although the disadvantage, obviously, is that you're good at them all, but not true master at them all. But you know, for a player of Momochi's caliber, I don't think that that's as much of a concern.
The last time they played, Tokido took it. That was 3-0 at Topanga League.
Dang. Okay. Is that the only time that they managed to play this
Recently,
year?
yeah.
Dang.
In top 8s, I should say.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Allow me a moment.
Well, it
So
is
it'll be
gonna
Zeku. Okay.
Interesting. I wonder if he's been practicing this character versus Akuma.
Yeah, he lost to Itazan, but that was with Ken, like I said. It wasn't
Right.
with Zeku. He did use Zeku to beat Oil King, though.
Yeah, and you know, we've all known him as a Colleen player, but I've
For a while.
barely seen any of the Colleen from him today.
He did use Colleen versus Mena RD,
Okay.
which he won.
Round one.
And here we go.
Fight.
Instantly into young Zeku, you want the mobility of the character, you want the fact that he can get good situations for himself over and over again.
It's a good start right there, and that's the nice thing when those light confirms for Zeku into the light shoulder.
Fireball at that spot, unusual, but it worked.
Tokido trying to, oh, that was an
no.
execution error for sure.
I feel there's already been a couple of funky things out of Tokido earlier in this round. He's got to settle himself. This is one way to do it. You get the corner. Not for long
Yeah.
against the ninja.
Yeah, well, he did manage to get the side switch again, so here comes Tokido with that slow, cautious approach. You see him do that a lot, walk up and block. But he mixes that enough with walk up, crouch and forward that it's not just safe to just walk up and counter throw him, you know?
Just like that. Down meeting people is there. Stand meeting people, of course, a very important tool.
There you go. That's probably one of the reasons why Momochi is going with Zeku because of the shoulder onto to be able to go through the fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, dive kick to avoid that? That was nice.
You know,
Latest
yeah, I like
jump.
the idea of it, but it just didn't quite work out to what he wanted. Aye! Did he get him? No! What a call! Momochi
and-
gets out of there, and all that meter is gone.
And Momochi's going to come in here with a full bar. So Momochi looking great here in this round. Whoops, that again, I feel like that was an execution error. Point blank red fireball like that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Gets the throw bait.
Maybe looking for EX up to wake up. Nothing came.
Okay, good awareness.
Staying in old
there
Zeku.
from Momochi. Yeah.
There it is. Into overhead,
Oh man,
too.
look at this offensive pressure all of a sudden from
What a
Momochi.
deck it was. The EX runs so fast.
That jump back air fireball, kind of a, you know, a desperation from Tokido to settle things down a little bit.
Momochi cool is giving it up and just getting away. So now he has this very fast character who can be in or out whenever he wants to. And he goes in. It's not enough. There it is, though. The stand short to seal it. The walk up into the range. And he takes the first aim. How about that? Look, it wouldn't be a big surprise just looking at these two players, Momochi to beat Tokido. But for Tokido to finish not in grand finals,
Yeah.
not in top 8, not even right outside of top 8, in 13th, that's a surprise.
That would be, nobody would have predicted that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I remember going over the bracket with you and many other people, and we often said to each other, nobody has Tokido less than 5th.
Right.
Nobody.
Maybe even less than 3rd,
Yeah.
you know. But right now, look at this pressure from Momochi. Okay. Momochi definitely going with this character almost feels like as a anti-Akuma pick. That is punishable. And that is something you see Tokido do a lot recently, that EX uppercut and the V trigger cancel, and it's not going to save him this time. So Momochi right now looking very dominant.
He really does, yeah. He's been moving forward whenever he wants to almost, and finding a lot of hits, just like this.
Yeah.
Tokido oftentimes will respond to things like that. Okay, here's at least a crush. So maybe something to build on.
Perfect distance.
Again!
Oh no, he missed! So again, a few weird uncharacteristic input drops from
Fireball
Tokido.
does hit, and he's going to get close to ending this.
Yeah, just depends
Not
on how
quite.
much meter he wants to spend. Okay, okay. Again, a counter punish to the wake up EX.
A little fortuitous for Tokido to find himself in the corner like that, but he took advantage of it, and that's what you got to do.
Oh, he just didn't believe that Momochi was going to go for the cross-up option.
Wake
of
up,
the
forward
flip.
jump this man. he's moving well. Okay, safety.
Yeah.
And now Tokido, as many people do in this situation, blocking it out, but he does press buttons. There it is. Yeah, you find a lot of damage if the opponent's not just going to stay safe.
Oh, anti-air standing medium kick. Okay.
Too far, but very close to stun right now. Big trouble. Tokido still even close to stun. It's gone now.
Yeah. Oh, what? He just got a raw jump in like that. That's going to be a lot of damage here, and
Maybe. Yes.
he touched the button. Momochi with the wake-up critical art. Okay.
What's the response from Tokido?
Oh, trade on the light punches.
He has... Wow.
Tokido.
And by the
hit
way, that
buttons.
wasn't a counter hit.
Oh, that's right. So he's not pushing buttons.
He wasn't. That would maybe jumping away. Maybe. Well, really, I don't know. I don't know. But he's looked a little uncertain to me.
It's 0-2 in Momochi's favor. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. He really needs to settle himself here as we have the Echo Fox versus former Echo Fox battle.
Yeah. Maybe Momochi trying to make a little bit of a statement here, perhaps?
We'll go with that as from the commentator angle. Like that's probably not it, but yeah, for sure. Trying to get in there.
Character select for Tokido, probably trying to settle things down a little bit. Definitely not going to change characters.
He's one of the best when it comes to settling himself down, so if he can't do it, then that's a big thing.
But man, I don't even know how I would respond to be able to say that after this year, Tokido goes home in 13th place.
Right.
That would be
Right.
amazing.
I mean, it's maybe similar to what happened to Punk last year.
It's true. It's true. But even Punk got to 9th place last year. So
Well, we'll see. Of course, there's still a couple games here, and Tokido certainly has made the full comeback. He's been down 0-2, and he's come back more than most players.
And I got to tell you something, man. Before this tournament even started, you know, earlier in the week, I had said that I feel like Zeku is a character that people have got to watch out for. And Zeku has definitely been doing a lot of damage. And now, this time in the hands of Momochi. Ooh, okay. Good reaction to the demon flip. That's a nice thing about old Zeku. You get that option to defeat that.
Trying to get away right there as Momochi. He's running into a lot of stuff, a lot of incidental hits right now.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so Tokido maybe
There
trying
it
to
is.
throw a little bit of the crazy in there to try to throw Momochi's game off
And he threw Momochi to take the end of that round.
twice. Once out of that command dash, too. V-trigger command dash. Okay, what a whiff punish right there. Maybe Momochi didn't believe that was going to reach. Okay.
It's a roundhouse that you can press more safely than most people. It's not -4 like many of them are in the game.
Oh,
Nothing.
Tokido didn't cancel.
Again, there are these moments here that Tokido doesn't quite take advantage of in the way that you expect. Down jab, right back into things. Here it
And
is.
there we go. There's the punish right there. And of course, both of them sitting on a ton of resources. Tokido does have the full V-trigger. Gonna activate here and get a decent amount of damage.
Oh, yeah. Remember, he went for the demon. He doesn't do it there. Anti-air.
Activate in
Yep,
the
up in the
critical
sky.
art.
No!
The air fireball delayed him in the air just long enough to make that critical art whip. And maybe Momochi wasn't expecting that air fireball, or he got a little over eager.
I feel like that's the cover to everything option. That beats whatever it is. But maybe if he had done it 2 frames later, just very seriously, just very, very slightly later.
Oh man, that one hurts if you're Momochi right there. That could have been it right there.
Let's see what he does. And he has 2 characters under his belt. Are we switching buttons? And if so, that's sometimes what people do if they switch characters. Some people have different buttons on different characters,
That's
right?
true. That's true. Try to set some of the macros, you know, the shortcut button,
Right.
double button presses.
We'll see. As we take a look at Tokido in his very impressive
Yeah,
posture right there.
it is.
Look
And
at
it
that
is
guy
gonna
up in the
be
sky.
Colleen.
Ah, yes.
It is definitely a character change, which is an interesting choice because I felt like he was doing really good with Zeku.
I'm with you.
I mean, this could not even just be a, hey, you know what, I think I could do better with this matchup. It could be just a situation where maybe he feels like he just wants to throw different looks at him. You know, keep
Maybe.
him on his toes. And right now, since you're up 2 games right now, you have 2 games to try to throw this monkey wrench into his plan. Oh, he's getting used to Zeku. Here comes Colleen.
Yeah, man, we'll see.
Of course, Colleen is so dangerous because of that standing heavy punch.
Yeah, whereas Zeku is a pretty offensive character, you have a lot of advantage frames. You could really continue the ball rolling as young Zeku. Colleen can do that in some cases, but I think of her more as a whiff punisher. And he is excellent at that, just like
There
that.
you
Almost
go.
He's one of the best in the world at doing that.
You remember him jabbing Adon standing roundhouse, you know, in 4 days? Man, this guy is the most ridiculous whiff punisher. Look at this. Great start here. Tokido already down half life. Backdashes away from the throw.
Yeah,
Oh, an air to air.
ready for it.
Okay, was hit out of the air though. Good on Tokido. Notice that and just keep the pressure going.
Here's a
Wow.
chance. Trying to jump out of there. Tokido was ready. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
how much
Almost.
damage is gonna do? Okay, not quite enough to kill, but it is a lot. And now Momochi is at match point to send Tokido out of the tournament.
I'm so impressed at how quickly he switched between how these characters play.
Right. That is.
It's quite a different mindset, and he's got it.
Oh, and he managed to punish the air fireball on land. Oh boy.
Oh, this is bad news. Bad news for Tokido, whose tournament life is on the line right now. It's match point for Momochi. Can Tokido really go out at 13th?
Anything could happen here at Capcom Cup, and that's not going to connect. So, oh, he gets the crush counter to chase the backdash, though. So Tokido with an opportunity here. Nice defense.
Yeah. Happy to take the grab in that situation.
Yeah.
There was so much more damage on the table if he had been hit.
Oh, ooh, Tokido. The autocorrect on the uppercut.
There it is.
Ooh,
He is
Tokido's
fighting right now.
Still alive.
Somehow still doing it. Confirm was there. And now here's Tokido playing around with his spacing, pressuring well.
Oh,
He
throws the counter,
understood.
yep. Okay, not this time. Momochi's just going to counter poke right there.
A very dangerous V-trigger too.
Tokido. Oh, yeah,
you can't
that's
do that,
why you
yeah.
have to be careful. That's a 1-button press. Easy to react to fireballs to get through that.
Right, but that does mean that there's no more trigger now. Momochi has the corner.
Ooh.
And you see him not being very aggressive with it. He mostly plays her like a whiff punisher. Here's a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, but I love that, you know, Tokido got out of the corner. Oh my God, really?
Look, we've been talking about single hit confirms today, but that's among the most impressive.
And no, the crush counter right there into the kill. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, Tokido has been sent out of Capcom Cup in 13th place. Momochi advances forward and stays alive.
Again, it's not that Momochi beating Tokido is a big surprise to me. It's Tokido getting out at 13th place. That's the big surprise. And for him, although he's been so consistent this year, throughout most of last year, the same thing, his Capcom Cup runs, 3 so far in Street Fighter V, 2 of them have been disappointing. The first year was very disappointing.
Right, but the second year he got second place.
Of course.
Which could be disappointing
I
if,
guess.
you know, in a different way.
Yeah, no, you might be right about that, yeah. But look, this one did not at all go how he wanted to. He came in here as many people's favorite, and unfortunately for him, it's over.